Hey guys, it's Ann, and today I'm going to be showing you how to make these adorable little bunnies sitting in little pots. I don't know what to call them, but the little bunnies sitting in little pots, and I think they're super cute. I saw at Michael's a very similar thing, like already made, put together, and I decided I could make it myself. So I got these 3 little pots from the dollar store, and I'm first just going to start off by painting them a very pastel, light, springtimey color. So this first one, I'm starting off by painting a very, very light pink, and it's so light pink that on camera it looks white. It is super light pink, and in person it looks more pink. And so I'm just painting this all over with acrylic paint. This dried super quickly. Like by the time I was done with the bottom, the top was already dry. And then I am painting the edges. I'm painting a little bit in the inside because you will see the top part of the inside. You don't need to paint all the way down the inside because you won't see that part. It really just needed one coat all over the whole thing. So now my second one, I'm painting yellow. I like the really pastel light colors. So again, painting this one all over, painting the inside a little bit, and then the next one I'm doing, I am painting a mint green, which is my all-time favorite color. It's been my favorite color for years. The walls in my bedroom are that color. And so I'm painting all over this one. Again, same thing. I'm painting side to side so that way the streaks look the best. And then I'm taking the back of a big paintbrush, and for some little detail, I am adding some white dots all over. And this is where you can kind of see that the pink one is a little bit pink because the white dots are white, and you can kind of see that. And I'm leaving the rim part not painted with dots. I thought it would look best like that. I'm doing this on all 3, and I'm not really doing like a pattern. I'm kind of just making the dots pretty random. And here's what they look like after they've been painted. So then I am going to add some glossy Mod Podge to give them a nice shine. So I didn't really show you me painting that. I'm just painting clear stuff all over. But you can see the difference here of how shiny the yellow one is and how matte the green one is. And this will really make sure that the paint doesn't chip off. Look how shiny. So now that I'm done with that, these are the cute little bunnies that I got. I got these from Michael's. And I thought they were so cute. Them do a little wiggle dance. Okay, now I'm just peeling them off of the paper. Seeing how they'll look in their little pots. Yeah, they'll look cute. So now I'm crumpling up paper, but then I realized that made it too big, and I ended up folding it, and I'm doing this to put it in the bottom so that I don't have to fill the entire thing with the green moss stuff. because there's no reason to waste all of that, even though I don't know what else I'm gonna use that for. There's no reason to waste it. So I'm just hot gluing that in. And then I'm taking this mossy stuff that I got from Michaels. And I'm just ripping some apart and then cutting it off and then adding hot glue to the paper and the edges of the pot, and I'm just stuffing the green mossy stuff in there so then it looks like grass. And then I'm just doing a little trimming of the edges, and then I put a little extra glue on the sides, and hot glue definitely would work best for this. And then I'm just figuring out where the little bunny's gonna go. I'm moving some of the moss aside so that he'll have a nice little place to sit. And once I figure out exactly where he's gonna go, then I'm gonna take my hot glue and put it on his little bottom, and then I'm gonna stick him in there. Exact same thing to the green one and the pink one. And it's the exact same thing, but I'll show you again, but this time sped up a little faster. And I could leave it just like this because this is cute in itself, but I wanted to make it a little more Easter themed, which is just also springtime themed, so don't think of it as Easter themed. But I wanted to give him a little bit of eggs, so I got this Model Magic, and it's just air dry clay if you don't know what Model Magic is. And so it's really easy to work with, and I just decided that I would use this to make some eggs. So I broke off little pieces of it and I rolled them. Well, I played with it a little bit first, but then I took tiny pieces and I rolled them into a little egg shape. And here's where I was seeing how big I wanted in comparison my egg to be. Oh yeah, I made the eggs before I put the grass in. But you don't know that. So I'm just rolling the clay around and making an egg shape. Once I had my egg shape, I took a toothpick and stuck it in the bottom of the egg, because that way it will have something to hold it while it dries so it doesn't get flat anywhere, like if I had to set it down. And then also I'll be able to stick it into the green stuff really easily and it will stay in place. So I just made 5 eggs. 2 of them get 2 eggs and then one of them just gets 1 egg. Try to make it a little difference there. So when you're making your egg, you just want to make it a little bit pointier on one end than the other. And yeah. And so then I stuck them into another piece of clay and let them dry overnight. So then the next day, I made the same color paints that I had before for the pots, just made smaller batches of them, and then with the back of the paintbrush just made lots of little dots, so there'd be little speckled eggs, but they also are the same speckle colors, so they match the pots, and it like all ties it together. So I first started painting it on the little clay stand, and then I held each one individually and finished up painting it. Then I first just stuck it in there with the bunnies in their pots, and then the toothpicks were a little bit too tall, so I ended up having to break all the toothpicks to have them stay in there. But they were really easy to just break. First one I cut, and that was much more difficult. It's very easy to just snap them in half. So then I just figured out where the best place for their little eggs would be. And then that was it. And these were so cute, so fun to make. I really love how they turned out, and I hope you make them too because they're so cute. This is what they look like when they're all finished. So I really hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you liked it, and if you did like it, please subscribe to my channel. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, give it a like, a thumbs up, and until next time, bye!